see if it actually does happen. Faker, obviously very famous for his incredible solo queue win rate with Vex. That's why a lot of people were hyped to see him already here. As, okay, they should know with the aggressiveness and the Ignite already used. As here comes Owner, trying to get that combo onto Delight, wants to land the red buff first, and he will predict the flash. As there it does come down, even gonna force Henna to flash away as Umpty is here, but not quick enough.
As Delight, even if you flash upwards.
Oh!
Let's say that though.
Take a look at this. Flash will be used, and in goes the Xin Zhao, is going to get the knock up here and finally take down Gumayusi. Was a bit close. As now Owner is nearby, looking for the kill potentially onto Umpty, but will Summoners on the bottom lane of Fred Brion. So not just here to help, but here to make a play happen. They take down Henna very easily. Keria able to tank that up, and another blow to the bottom lane, this time in favor once again of T1.
Repeat of last game where it's only going to be about the objectives, especially considering the relative. Like, as long as you keep track of both Owner and Morgan, the other engage is relatively limited. Henna flashes forward.
It's going to be the flash there at Gumayusi. Follow up here with the Gravitum as Owner's actually going to go in there, trying to burst him down. Is the damage there? Yes, it is. Just barely enough as Faker coming on in. There we go. The fear comes off, but he is quite alone.
I wonder whether Morgan is going to choose to complete his back here because he doesn't have TP available, and I guess T1 a little bit late, but they're going to try and contest this regardless.
This is a very deep teleport coming on in here, trying to get the flank onto Delight, who steps forward, but then he immediately dies because there's a Gwen behind him. Faker takes an immense amount of damage, but T1 do pick up that Infernal Drake. Most importantly, they're getting a little bit more on the backside of it as well. Morgan not in the best spot here, but he has another body on Windseed or something, as they're taking a huge amount of damage. You talked about these two guys in the early game, they're so obnoxious. As here comes Big Boy Gragas, really nice flash out of Gumayusi in response, but the cask is just way too much, and here's Lava. He's looking to feed in that backline, but he gets absolutely nobody at the end of it all. How could that possibly happen? Everybody's on such low health here, and Faker's not yet done. As he pushes forward, flash Q into the face of the Karma, picks up a double kill. And finally, we're beginning to see T1 look like the team we expected them to be tonight.
Oh, and that was beautifully executed by T1. What was looking like an overextension, right? Very far up.
As here comes Faker, he's gonna find the fear, and that is a dead Corki. Doesn't matter what you've got, as Faker burns down, but it does not matter as he will survive. Here comes Gwen. Zave's gonna get the front line down, and the needles in their face. Owner decides, well, maybe I'll just go down, but it does not matter as it is still a 2-for-1 in favor of T1. They should be able to pick up this Ocean Drake as well.
Really cleanly played. Very, very good catch there coming through. Faker following all the way as Lava desperately tries to package out. Also, again, Zeus looking so... Now the health bars are a little bit frightening.
Yeah, I don't even think Fred and Brion want to do this. They just want to sit there, poke, and get an engage on. Polymorph is down, and that is the dead Keria! And it's probably a dead Faker. So much more poke comes in as Gumayusi does insane damage, though. And that might just be enough to win this one for T1. Zeus is going to front load the fight here and push the Gragas away. As, man, the Aphelios in the end might just do it. Owner just barely is going to survive here, it looks like, as he gets the triumph there at the very end. Fred and Brion will have to run away, but man, that was looking good for them with the poke, but the second that Gumayusi blew him up, it was over.
That was so well done by Faker, Owner, and Guma. That was a beautiful trifecta of stopping the enemy's engage, turning it around on them, and blowing them up in a manner.
That brush doesn't look like it. Could have been their moment to actually take out Owner. Looks like he was a little bit alone, but Flash Wild Growth probably would have kept him alive. As here comes T1 now, as okay, nice little try. Gotta go for the risky play. When you're this far behind, everybody's just gonna get wiped into the bin at the end of this one, as Faker gonna pick up yet another kill, and they will even get the ace. Faker staying alive, and Zeus will as well. That's gonna do it. T1 take the 2-1 victory tonight. It was not easy. I'm not sure they'll all be super happy with the win, but a W is a W, and they will go home with it tonight at least. Props to Fred and Breon for making it interesting. They got very close, especially in that game number 2.
It was definitely a Fred and Breon series, I think it's safe to say. And what a beautiful re-entrance for that team, you know, in the LCK. Clearly, nothing has changed there. But we also saw, especially in the third game, I think what we expected to see for the entire night, which is the resilience and the individual level of skill that was available here, or that is available rather, on that T1 roster. Gumayushi seemingly also